Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Blueprint Entertainment. Today we are going to be playing The Council. If you're not caught up with the series, please check the channel. Like, comment, subscribe for future content. And thank you for watching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on the last episode, we were looking for clues to figure out who killed Elizabeth Adams. I believe that was her name. So now we are trying to go to the tower. I don't know where that is, but I guess we can look around and try to figure it out. Let's see if we're able to. Are we able to? Okay, so it doesn't look like we can go down there. Let's still search around every little part that we can. Maybe get some clues. Alright, so we have to go to the tower. So I'm just, I'm thinking that we have to go outside. See that beautiful landscape that we have. I'm hoping that we can find it. Let's see. No, not that way? Okay. This house is like a big old maze. This is George Washington's room, but we're looking for the tower. Okay, we can't go in there. I feel like we've already done like a big circle right now, but we shall figure it out. Alright, so maybe I can go down this corridor. Oh, we can't go up these stairs? That's crap. Alright, so we're going to have to now do process of elimination. I'm going to have to just like check every single room that I can because it's telling me to go to the tower room. I mean, oh, okay, I guess this is the tower room. I just made a logical guess there.
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be? Who could she be suspicious of? I must find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Alright, so we have to look for clues here. So we're gonna like look at the console notes here. So she says we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. The man with the sword, the man with the plan. Let's check around this room and get more clues.
Dante's paradise.
Raise your head and be reassured. For what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays. What is this disc?
A disc back in that time? Let's see how many observer points do we have. So no, it's not letting us do that. So what about this one? Okay, let's just take it. Alright, so this maybe looks like a projector disc of some sort. I mean, I don't see a projector around here anywhere, but we'll keep looking for clues.
St. Paul on the Road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
Blood Bros, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hit the like
As a
button.
fierce opponent of the first Christians, St. Paul is suddenly struck by the call of Jesus Christ and converts. It's the best-known conversion in Christian history, which teaches us that even enemies of Christ can be saved, and even become his greatest apostles after finding faith. From what I can recall, the account of his conversion could be found in the epistles to the Galatians, the Philippians, the Corinthians, and the Acts of the Apostles.
All right. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Blood Bros. Thanks for asking. So from what I can recall, let's see here. These are some Bible verses. Let's examine the painting some more.
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
All right.
Caravaggio.
Okay, so it's gonna do the same dialogue. I just wanted to see if it was gonna change or not. So
Paul
we'll just
facing an ordeal,
wait here and let it go
curtains of his
through.
illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
All right. So we are still looking for clues in this room. I think I came in through this door, so let's still look around to see if there's anything else in here. Okay, I guess not. Let's go on to this other room over here. Locked.
The door appears to be locked on the other side. I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound, like a key falling to the floor. I'm gonna need something to help me get the key that fell on the floor. The door was closed from the inside. Would Mother have provided something within reach to recover it? We'll see if it works.
Oh, magnet. Nice. And just like that, we open the door.
It's open.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in this room here. So let's check out this corner first.
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni. St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange. There's hardly any dust. As if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. I don't know, what does that mean?
Okay, let's see if we have any more.
So we have the figure 11 twice underlined, and a story of a group of pilgrims who it looks like Paul is speaking to. Maybe it's a code. There must be a connection. A text on Paul must be somewhere, and it must be associated with the figure 11. But what's the story with these pilgrims? I mean, a connection with the figure, maybe?
All right, so let's take this.
Great, honey.
And we're just going to keep searching around this room. We really need to find out. For one, I want to know where his mother went and what's going on with that.
A fragment of amber. Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido Reni. Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. Their fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
You just can't make paintings like that anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Not these days. It's probably because back then it was like more, I guess, personable. So when they would paint, it was like, it was a meaning of something.
St. John is known as the youngest of Christ's apostles, when we often give credit to St. John for having written about the apocalypse in the last book of the Bible. It's St. John, painted by Guido Reni. The New Testament. And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized by John in Jordan. I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Oh wait, a note from Mother is carefully folded between the pages here. What does it say? Dear E, I'm glad you found this note. I was afraid the code of the two groups of pilgrims would mislead you. Pick up the package. You know where, and hide it where no one will find it. It's imperative. Awaiting your reply, hidden behind the youngest apostle. What? The youngest apostle? What does Mother mean by that?
Okay, so hidden behind the youngest apostle, that has to be, I'm guessing it would have to be one of these paintings.
I guess I'll just come back later. A drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Reni. He's represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel. There's something else behind this painting. It says, half of each group will join the first city of Corinth. What the hell does that mean? It must be the group of pilgrims mentioned from before. I guess maybe the city of Corinth is a reference to the epistle from Corinthians in the Bible.
All right, let's see if we can find this Bible here. Let's see.
This volume dates from the first edition by Gutenberg. It's the first book that was ever printed. The pages are covered in annotations in Latin, French, and Hebrew. Someone spent years studying this Bible.
Okay, so let's see. He said something about 1 Corinthians. Let me see if we can find something that says that here. No, go back. Go back.
For you are bought with a price. Therefore, glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's.
Oh, okay. So, apostles of the half Paul. So it's well, I did 11:11 already. So hold on, pick a package. Okay, it's the youngest apostle. So let's go back over here again.
A drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Reni. He's represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about here. Let's see here. Okay, I did the Romans 11:11. Let's see if I can find some other clues in this book. It's got to be something in here. Let's try. The youngest apostle. No, that's probably not it. Let's see. Okay, I already did 11 and 11. I don't think that that's gonna work. Still doing some research here. I'm trying to.
And the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times, and half a time, from the face of the serpent. Hey, a new note. It's been folded carefully in the corner of this page. The writing, it's not my mother's. S. I found the book in your effects. I've concealed it where no one can get their hands on it. I can assure you, awaiting your instructions, I will hear your reply like he who hears the angel. Hears the angel? What does that mean? Oh, it's probably the place where she was expecting to get the location of the next note.
Okay, so it looks like we probably have like a couple more verses here. Let's see, chapter. No, I don't see it.
And he became very hungry, and would have eaten, but while they were made ready, he fell into a trance. Hey, there's a note here. A message from Mother in reply to E. We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Watch out for Volner. He figured out I was avoiding him. Allay suspicion. See you tomorrow evening. Stand ready. For now, let's cease all communication until we meet. Take care of yourself. I suppose this must be the last message. What happened afterward? If it's what I suspect, I fear the worst. What did Mother mean by, I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare? I must go beyond the nightmare. What does she mean by that? I'm guessing it's a metaphor. I need to figure out what this means. Mortimer's getting his
something's
guests
going
together.
on.
I ought to join them so I don't look suspicious.
All right, so we deciphered the message. Now we're gonna join the other guests. All right, so that wasn't too bad. I mean, it was just a couple of verses there. Red Panda, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by and subscribing. Hit the like button. How you doing today, buddy? Let's do this tree here. So I think I did all those. Let's try to do some over here. I'm gonna use all these points. Yeah, I need to use this brain one for sure, because I wanted to be a detective. So we got one more. Let's do, what's this one down here? Linguistics. Do linguistics. That's good, buddy. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm just fixing this tree real quick, and then we'll get back to it.
It's time I went back and joined everyone in the small salon.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing another episode of Minecraft with my sister.
Alright, so looks like we need to go meet with the others in a small group living room, okay.
You are expected in the small salon, sir.
Oh, here's Emily.
I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
I have news about your sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision. I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay. I've got a question that might seem a little bit strange.
I'm listening.
If I said go beyond the nightmare, would that ring any bells?
No, means nothing to me. Do you mean literally or figuratively speaking?
My mother used to talk about it, in the figurative sense probably. We still need to understand what she was referring to, though.
If I find something, I'll let you know.
Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to flip that coin. If you want to make a decision, you can, whoever's in the chat. Should we tell her about our nightmare, or as far as like the vision we had, or should we keep it to ourselves? Emily did confide in us a little bit in the last episode before her sister got killed, so I'm trying to figure out, should we trust her with the information or still hold back? Because remember the vision, our mother shot her, so, you know, you should keep it quiet, Red Panda? Anybody else? That does seem like a good safe choice, because she really hasn't like earned our trust. Let's keep it quiet. Let's keep it quiet.
I better keep that to myself for the time being.
Come, Louis. They're waiting for us.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down. Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest.
But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
All right, so who is it? Let's know. Who is it?
Who is this charming character?
Manuel Godoy, the Duke of La Alcudia.
He's the head of the Spanish government, Monsieur de Richet. He's the one who, in practice, controls Spain.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds.
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined.
What?
Guilty?
King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before.
How dare they?
Oh dear.
What is wrong with that dude's face?
Friends.
Why is that dude's eyes all bloodshot?
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous. Bastard. He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for one vote. Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act. Until this, anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please, let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness. He was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
The blasphemy. All right, let's do this one.
If I remember rightly, what Mother told me one night, King Louis was secretly also part of the Order. I wonder what impact his death will have on us.
Sad news, sir.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richer.
Are you related to Sarah de Richer?
Sarah is his mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured, the response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you, as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
Mr. Lord Murmur, sir, I don't like anybody in this room, so how are you gonna leave me in this room with all these snakes?
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
Oh, hell no.
I want to talk to you too.
Of course.
I heard about your mother's disappearance.
He looks concerned. I don't know why, but...
You know, you've been very interested in my, business, sir. I want to know, what have you done?
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
None of your damn business. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this right.
We found traces of her that would indicate she's
Now, I'm not
still
really
on the
good at
island.
these confrontations. I fail all of them. I think I
Yes,
succeeded
but
in one.
Nothing of great interest. Scraps of food, some clothes.
Ah, I see. Well, too bad. I shan't keep
there's
you,
strike one.
Monsieur de Richer.
Aw, damn. See, I knew I was gonna
hope
fail.
that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
You
I
see,
must go now.
this dude right here, ladies and gentlemen, he's a snake. Because when Elizabeth died, he was asking me all these 21 questions, and I was trying to question him, and he was like, oh, I loved her. And I'm like, but did you really love her? And he couldn't answer the question. So, I failed. Oh, well. Story must go on, right? So let's search this room. Let's see. We have to find out more clues about your mother's note. Okay, well, I guess we got to keep looking around.
Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
I wonder how we're going to do that.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Alright, so I don't have a key. So that's probably going to have to wait. Oh hell, look at this fool over here. Mr. Top Flight Security.
Monsieur Bonaparte, May I speak with you a moment?
May we?
All right, so let's start off by telling him about the conference.
Would you have any more information about the conference Lord Mortimer spoke of?
Nothing at all. Mortimer is very committed to secrecy when it comes to his conferences. But given the presence of Monsieur Peru and ourselves, I think it must concern France to some extent. Otherwise, I doubt he would have invited 3 Frenchmen to his table, huh?
Yeah, Red Panda, his hairline is way back. He can salute me from 3 miles away. So, let's see here. What else do we have? Ask him about the nightmare? I think we'll ask him that last.
What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why is that?
His reputation is enough for me.
Well, excuse me, damn. Tell me more.
Meaning?
This gentleman enjoys people talking about him for too many reasons. His undeserved titles, more than 10 in just 4 years, and each one more prestigious than the one before.
You don't think he deserves them?
If I had seen him on the battlefield, there might be some doubt. But that is not the case. The Queen would rather not risk losing him, so she consoles him with awards and titles.
So you don't have a very positive opinion?
His coveting French Catalonia does not encourage me to have one.
I understand your point of view.
Now we can ask him about the nightmare. Let's see how Freddy Krueger got him today.
Does expression go beyond the nightmare mean anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed. That's surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one, given the number of books he has. You ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
Okay, monsieur, I was checking the library for some Facebook.
Well,
I'm sure you didn't have
I'll be
Facebook
leaving you.
back in the 17th
Shall we meet
century.
up again later?
Wait, monsieur. Any news of your mother?
What business is it to you?
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
Oh, I get it, Napoleon. You trying to work... Okay, you trying to work an angle. I would love to speak to your mother. Oh, no, you can't speak to her. Because for all I know, she might be dead. Who knows? Alright, so I guess we got to go to a library. This idiot right here.
What can I do for you, sir?
You know what you can do for me? You can
service
take off that
day
damn
and night,
mask.
sir.
Day and night? I don't know about all that. I don't get down like that. I need you to help me find the
As
books.
I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Yeah, let me get this manuscript.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir.
So?
I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
You took it to restore, huh? Alright, so I don't have any points here, so let's go back. Let's see if he has this.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against, sir, taking any.
Okay, so you worried about my digestive health.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir.
Oh, so you keeping
I
all the good
believe it
stuff
is
for
a
yourself.
precious stone.
The audacity of this man. You know what? You're not even a help to me. You know, I'm a detective. I'm gonna go figure this out on my own. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Alright, so we gotta go find the library. So it's gotta be over here somewhere. Mr. George W. Washington. May I ask where you were last night? Okay, we're gonna do the same dialogue we did with Napoleon.
Mr. President, can you tell me a little more about the coming conference?
Of course, Louis. That's why we're here. Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects.
What do you mean by major projects?
I'd prefer to let Lord Mortimer explain that to you, Louis. Let's say he brings together influential people in order to consider possible actions to undertake to guarantee the future of nations.
Do you know the theme of the conference?
Not in the slightest. None of the guests know the theme before arriving. But you'll see, everything will turn out fine. Don't worry.
Okay, I still got some questions for you, Mr. President.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
In what context?
What do you mean?
The situation is ready to explode with France over Catalonia.
Well, the Duke must have a darn good reason to be absent and come here, mustn't he?
When Lord Mortimer invites you, Louis, you come. It's always in your best interest.
I wouldn't say that personally, but... Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
Alright, so the president didn't help us. Lala, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hit the like button.
Well,
we gotta go find this library.
Don't mention it, my young friend.
Because we need to find more clues for his mother.
Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
That's a good idea. Thank you once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, I don't know if you guys noticed, but that guy, look at it, look at what is around his neck. He has this masonry symbol. So you know he's over here just worshiping the devil. Alright, so we're gonna go find this library. Hopefully we can find it, because, you know. Okay, there's a lot of butterflies in here. I'm doing good, Lala. I saw your Red Dead stream earlier. You was killing everybody like you always do. He's putting in that work.
At the table. If I were you, Ulysses, I wouldn't drink the wine.
I want to know why all these butterflies are in here. I just want to find some books. That's it.
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
Okay. Okay, yeah, this was the conference room where we were having that dinner, so... I mean, look at this beautiful scenery over here. Oh, he actually has a telescope? Well, I can't move around. I just gotta see... Okay, so we started all the way down there on the right where those boats are. This is a big tower. Now I see why the butterflies are all over the place. We're kind of outside, inside. Oh, let's try to go through here. I think this is the library. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're looking for Mother's note. I did earlier find like a trap door in here somewhere.
Actress, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Alright, hopefully I can find it. Wait, is this more? Okay, this might be another room. This may be another room. Not the room I was looking for. Let me go back in here. We gotta find this note. This might take me a while. It's a lot of investigating on this game. I'm wondering if I could climb these ladders. find out more clues about your mother's note. And I can't climb these ladders, so it's not gonna do me any good.
Actress, the Miller brothers.
Okay,
Well,
he
they're
already
supposed to
said
forbade me
that.
from reading it.
Okay, can I go down, I wonder? This looks like a big old maze. Well, kinda. But you can't climb these ladders. Okay, I already did that one. Let's see if there's anything else. Wow, so this is just a big old maze of books. Alright, we'll just continue on. Hopefully I can find something. Now, I can't believe how long these episodes are. I looked into it. These episodes are like 3 hours apiece, so this is a lot of gameplay for 5 short episodes. Well, they're not really short episodes, because that's a lot. 3 hours. Okay. I actually see that there's a library over here as well. And I've been in here as well because I had to do a puzzle earlier. Let's see if I missed anything. Alright, so the garden, first floor, second floor, third floor, underground, no. It doesn't really tell me what I need to do here. Let's just continue on. Nope, I don't have anything else. Let's leave. Alright, so I'm going to continue on into this next section over here.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Okay, it looks like I have no skill points to open up any of these little boxes. Alright, so there's still clues around here. I just gotta keep searching around.
Great. Honey.
Can I go up these stairs? Oh, awesome. You know, I wasn't able to go up these stairs before. So this probably will progress the story along a little bit. Wait. Okay, I played myself. Because, I have been up these stairs. This freaking mansion is just so massive. Alright, so I'm just trying to figure out... Find out more clues about your mother's note. This is like really making me think right now. Like, what else, where else can I look? I mean, did she have a room, or... I'm just wondering if she... Because I spoke to Mortimer. I did the Bible verses and everything. Let's see. Okay, where is Lord Mortimer's... Yeah, okay, that's where I need to find out. What are you doing over here?
What do you want, Louis?
I want you to help me find Lord Mortimer's room.
Emily, what can you tell me about the coming conference?
Sir Gregory and Lord Mortimer organize this kind of high society meeting every so often in order to consider the world situation.
But to what purpose?
Well, by bringing together the most influential people from the dominant nations of the modern world, they allow the mighty to discuss matters with calm clarity. There are precedents of armistices being signed at the end of these talks, you know. Talking while holding a glass of brandy makes things easier. You'll see.
Oh, you would know all about drinking that brandy, wouldn't you?
What do you think of our last guest?
Well, I never thought I would get the chance to meet that Hispanic Casanova in the flesh. His reputation is well known. The gentleman collects lovers, including, would you believe it, the Queen of Spain.
Okay, I didn't need to know all that. That's none of my business.
The Queen of Spain likes to indiscreetly say, the King, Godoy, and myself make up the Holy Trinity. The people have appropriately renamed them the Goat, the Ruffian, and the Whore.
I didn't see you being a mudslinger in your idle hours, I must say.
Alright, let's ask her about the nightmare.
I've already asked you, but I don't remember the answer. What did you say to me about going beyond the nightmare?
Good heavens, you're losing your memory. I haven't the least idea what it might mean.
Oh, alright. That's too bad.
So the second question is, why are you over here by this cherry cheesecake and you're not even gonna share? Alright, so let's, okay, the next thing I need to do is find Lord Mortimer's room. Like, that's a given. So let's try to see if we can find it.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Okay, that's not him. We gotta find Mortimer's room. Okay, whose room is this?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Nope, that's her room. Should have went there the other night instead of helping Elizabeth out. Probably would have got a little lucky. Whose room is this?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Nope. We're gonna keep searching until we find Lord Mortimer's room. That's my room.
That's me.
Wait, do we pass the door?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Don't know who that is. Okay, so we can't go in here. I hope I didn't run past the room. Like, camera angle's kind of off on here. I think this is George Washington's room.
President George Washington.
Okay, maybe Lord Mortimer's suite isn't on this floor. I'm hoping it is. Oh yeah, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it, Red Panda. This is hard, buddy. Makes me think... I mean, is it on this floor? Hold on, which room is this?
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Okay, I don't know who that is. Yeah, buddy, I played Tomb Raider as well. I think I'm close to being done with that game. I'll probably alright, we were already over here, so I'm gonna have to go back downstairs somewhere. Yeah, I'll probably be finishing Tomb Raider within the next couple of days because I know I'm really close to being done. Maybe have like a couple hours left into it, but that game is actually real fun if you want to check out that series. Days Gone is gonna take me forever. Like, that series isn't gonna be done anytime soon. I've been doing a couple missions here and there at a time, but I do like these story-based games though. They're like my favorite genre. Alright, so I'm not talking to you because you get on my nerves. That dude over there with the mask. I'm gonna try to go up this staircase. Oh, is this Mortimer's room?
Duchess Emily
No, it's not. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I was already up here. You know what? I'm just gonna try to pay more attention to where I go. No, that's Napoleon. Alright, this is just a big maze. Let me see. Okay. So these are all rooms. This is the second floor. Oh, the map tells me. Okay. So that's my room. This is all on the second floor. So that's George Washington's room. That's Elizabeth's room. Von Vollmer. The tower room. Bonaparte's. That's Napoleon's room. Hillsborough. Okay, let's switch these floors. I bet you I'll figure it out right here. That's some service stairs. Well, obviously he's not in the garden or the underground. Where is this room? It's got to be on this floor. That's the soldier's room. That's Emily's room, but there's another room right here. It's a balcony. All right, this is getting pretty confusing. And they wouldn't put his floor or his room on the map. Well, I guess we're just going to be searching around. I honestly don't think that it's up here. Let's go back downstairs. And I don't even remember being in Lord Mortimer's room. What room is this? Well, it's not more of it being hard, Red Panda. It's like, it's a lot of investigating. So that's Napoleon playing chess. Obviously, this isn't a room. This is just like a little hangout spot. And I can't go in there, so that's got me thinking. So it's saying for me to find more clues. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to think. Where was I at earlier? Earlier I was up on a spiral, like, I think it was the first episode. And that's when we found out about they were investigating the death, and then Lord Mortimer was up top. So maybe he's... That's got to be it. He's got to be up top on the tower floor. Okay, I might be getting close. I just have to think about it. There's a lot of thinking in this game. You got to use all your brain power. It's not only just investigating, Red Panda. It's like a... I mean, it's telling a story. That's the main thing. It is telling a story, but I chose on this part to be a detective because you could choose like 3 different tiers of what you want your character to be. But I chose for him to be a detective, so it's probably gonna have me doing a lot of like research to get to the next phase. Because I think each episode has like 5 phases. And I might be on like the 3rd phase right now. So I remember it wasn't this room, but it was a room. It was above, like the room you see on my thumbnail. That was the room I started off in, but I don't know how to get back up there. I'm trying to figure it out. I think that's the only way that I'll be able to continue. It's got to be. I just got to find out where. Okay, that room is locked. Okay, I went that way this time. See, now this is messed up. It's not even letting me out there. All right, what's on this table? Oh, don't feel bad, buddy. I don't know anything about this game either. I'm just winging it. Okay, the question is, did I come in through this door? Or did I come... in through another door? So confusing. I'm like spun around every 5 seconds. Okay. So I can't go through there. What floor am I on? The first floor? The service stairs. What's over here? The Great Hall of Zeus. Okay, so hold on. Alright, so I need to go... This is exactly where I probably need to go right here. This makes the most sense. I wish I could make a marker. So I'm going to have to go through... If it lets me, this door over here. Is there a door over here? Alright, I'm going through that door. Okay, and then there's the tower. Now, I'm a little upset because if this is the way that I'm supposed to go, if I could recall, it's not going to let me through where I'm trying to go right now. That Hall of Zeus is what I was talking about. With there's like a chandelier and then there's like a conference room in there. But I mean, we'll see. We will see. I thought we had to go to this library to find more clues, but it's got to be over there. All right, so here's the room where we were eating. And then George Washington, when I come out of this room, he's going to be right. What are you doing over here?
Ah, Louis. Just the man. Good Lord.
Wait a minute. Was he in here the last time I ran through this room?
I would think that the order would have intervened.
Okay, the king's playing in fire. The king made things worse all by himself. Let's do this.
Your Eminence, I haven't been following the case. I'm sure that the Order did everything in its power. Unfortunately, you know the situation in Paris, and, well, it's chaotic at best. Anything can happen in those revolutionary tribunals.
The king is the official representative of God on earth, my son.
Your Eminence, France has become a secular state. The king was just another citizen to them. He refused to admit his errors, looked down upon them, and attempted to escape. What did he expect?
France has lost all reason, Louis.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
Alright, so we're going to do the same dialogue. Conference,
I'm sure a man like you is
his opinion, and then the nightmare.
Would you know what the conference that Lord Mortimer mentioned is going to be about?
Not really, my son. Well, be it Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory, we are never informed about the theme of the conference before it begins.
I was wondering what to think of that Manuel Godoy.
He is reputed to be a very ambitious character, at every level. But his faith is unwavering. He is a staunch defender of the church. You can believe me.
As to his faith, I have no doubt. However, his ambition seems to surpass his morality, and I hope that it will not sully the crown.
You can say that again. The blue eyes of the latest Infanta, Maria Isabel, have left everyone wondering.
Rumors always accompany men of power, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But the number of awards and titles granted by the Queen during these past 4 years leaves little doubt.
So, Godoy really is this out-and-out rascal who uses his charm on the Queen.
Alright, let's ask about the nightmare.
If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son. Difficult to say. Could you at least tell me a little more about the context?
Well, I mean, if it were a place or an object found on this island, what would you think of first?
The nightmare. No, I don't see anything. I'm sorry.
Well, that's too bad.
Ah, wait. I suppose it might be that horrible painting hanging in Lord Mortimer's study.
Pretend not to be that interested. Right. Well, don't worry about it. I was just curious.
You know what? In bingo, we figured it out. He just said it's a painting in Lord Mortimer's study.
Trust. Would you know what the conference that Lord Mortimer mentioned is going to be about?
Not really, my son. Well, be it Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory, we are never informed about the theme of the conference before it begins.
All right, let's get out of here.
Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up any more of your time.
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
All right, and I bet you 1,000,000 to 1 that where I was trying to go earlier is open now. I'm sure it's open. It's probably, look, see the top right corner of the screen, ladies and gentlemen?
Water.
It's telling me to go to Lord Mortimer's study, which means that that area I was trying to get to, it was locked out. So I must have had to interview all the people before I can do this. So let's look at the map again. Okay, this is the Great Hall of Zeus. All right, let's see. Well, that dude has a big old suite to himself. Washington's room. My room. Emily's room. Okay, whose room is this? This is no one's room. I would just guess that all the rooms up here, that's the balcony study, and this is the second. Okay. I'm gonna try to go. Wait, what's over? Oh, that's not a door. Okay. Let's go up these stairs. Lord Mortimer's study. Okay, so whose room is over here? Whose room is right here, right here?
Sir Jacques Peru?
No, that's not the room. Alright, I checked all the rooms downstairs. I don't know if... Hopefully it's up here. I'm thinking that it's up here. I'm not sure. Oh, I appreciate it, Red Panda. Thanks, buddy.
So, what does
Wow.
Mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
You see? Now, I know you guys noticed that I was trying to go up these stairs before, and it kept telling me that I couldn't. But now it let me, so I can continue now, and I have to find the nightmare. So let's go over and check this book out. And this is where I had started off the episode. This was the room that I was explaining.
The Book of the Mortimer family.
All right. What the heck was that? It's over here whistling.
The Coup de Lance by Paul Rubens.
Find the nightmare. Alright, I'm looking for all kinds of clues in here, so I'm trying to make sure that I didn't miss anything out here before I go to the desk, because the desk may start a cutscene sequence or something. It's gotta, because it's, I mean, that's where it's saying to find the nightmare. So let's just apologize for the camera angle getting all squirrely, but I'm just trying to make sure that I get every part of this.
It's a book on the history of the Crusades. I don't think it has any connection with my research.
Probably not, but we can still check. Let's take these red berries. Might need a snack later.
Might come in handy.
Yeah, when your belly starts to rumble, pop some red berries.
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about.
That's
I
right.
just need to find out what she meant by go beyond. Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side.
You guys hear that parrot in the background?
There must be a mechanism somewhere.
I actually used to have a macaw, but she died 2 years ago.
Let's take a closer look.
That looks like poop. It's chocolate?
These chocolates are probably a protocol gift. Everybody in Europe loves them nowadays. Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France, has her own personal chocolate maker at Versailles. They say it's her guilty little morning ritual before getting dressed. A cup with 1 sugar and some vanilla, if I remember rightly. I would be surprised if Mortimer has them delivered straight from South America.
Someone popped a dookie for sure. Let's take it.
Dark chocolate beans.
I mean, you gotta eat, right?
Very bitter. They're greatly prized in high society. These chocolates are probably a protocol gift. Everybody in Europe loves them nowadays. Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France, has her own personal chocolate.
It did the same dialogue. I thought he was going to
They say
change
it's
what
her
he was going to
guilty
say.
little morning ritual before getting dressed. A cup with 1 sugar and some vanilla, if I remember rightly. I would be surprised if Mortimer has them
All right,
delivered
Louis.
straight
We
from
heard
South
you the
America.
first time. We heard you the first time, buddy. Let's move away. All right, so let's check what's on over here. What's this on the?
No, what have we got here? Oh, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Okay, dear Mr. Goudet Poltier, I'm writing with the regard of the dates of the painting that I sent you for temporary exhibition. Please note that these are part of my private collection and are dated accordingly to the Freemason calendar in use at the time. As you may well guess, you must remember to subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of the works. No need to remind you of the Freemason year begins in March, not January. About the Longuist painting, I took from the liberty to have the spear touched up so it better correspond to the actual spear. I cannot urge you strongly enough to do the same for yours. Yours truly, Lord William Alexander Mortier, Marquis of Westfortshire. Okay. Don't know who that is, but he wrote a long message there. Let's see what this one is. Looks like a grocery list. Too much money. What's on the ground over here? Is that a gear? Come on, there you go.
Aha! I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
Mr. Baymax, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you for joining. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Alright, you know what? I always wondered if we can talk to this bird. Hey, birdie.
A mina bird.
We can feed the bird, huh? Let's give it some berries. Can't feed it chocolate. Pretty boy, huh? Let's ask about our mother.
Sarah Deriche? Waldo, you know Sarah? What? Repeat that, Waldo. Sarah? What about Sarah?
Oh, he's giving us a message.
God, what's been happening here?
Let's feed the bird again. I guess we can give some chocolate. Oh,
What have I done?
I killed the bird.
Looks like I killed
Oh
him.
my gosh.
Shit. I better not hang around.
I killed the bird, ladies and gentlemen. I feel so terrible. And I just said not to give it the chocolate. Ugh. Can I even go over here and get more berries? Okay. I feel bad right now. I feel like terrible that I killed the bird. I should be purged. I should be purged. Oh my gosh.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
I'm just messing around.
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
Let's see. There's a 1, huh? 4278. Okay, looks like there's a marker on the second roller. Alright, what does it look like?
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
Yeah, what marker though?
Open sesame.
Yeah, Red Panda, I really did not mean to kill that bird. I feel bad.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Murderer.
Alright, let's search this study. Dear Lord Mortimer, I'm writing to ask you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act as it stands. We must absolutely legislate on the national level to not allow every state to choose their policy regarding slaves. It was initially intended to resolve a conflict between Pennsylvania and Virginia. By signing it, we risk legislating the hunting of blacks. That is pretty bad. More and more little faith are becoming slave hunters. and are unable to find any slaves on the run. They kidnap the first black they come across, which they pass off as a wanted runaway. The situation threatens quickly to degenerate. Thank you in advance, your friend John Adams. Wait, isn't John Adams like the third president or whatever? Okay. P.S. Say hello to your daughter Elizabeth for me. That is terrible. That is the most disturbing thing that I've read, but that's how it was back then, I guess. My lord, I hope this letter will reach you. My hours are numbered. Someone's gonna kill him. My printing house has been confiscated, and I am imprisoned in the fortress of Schisselsburg. If by chance you come across or intervene in my favor, I would be eternally in your debt. The Karzana Catherine should not be long in banning all the Golden Order lodges from her territory. Our horizon has become considerably darker. In the hope that you can help me, your friend Nikolai Niklov. All right. More letters.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Tremor. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible.
All right, so it's just a lot of letters. My dear friend. So it looks like he's connected. He's connected with the whole entire world, it looks like. And if we're in Paris, I mean, what's his connection to all this? So it says, search his studies.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail. What is she up to? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where? The only clue she's left for Mortimer is this stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from.
All right, so we got past that objective. So now we have to go find his mother. There's still a lot of stuff in here to look at, so let's do a little quick search. More letters.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
I don't have any keys, so let's move away. I really find it interesting that I can't climb in these ladders. More letters.
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages. 3 rusty old nails. Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for.
This dude has the whole world writing to him. Okay, so hold on, something. Alright, that must have been behind the board. More letters! This dude can read all day.
They're feathers. Pigeon, probably. A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton.
Alright, what are these for? All these scalpels and stuff.
Something strange about this table. The Little Surgeon's Perfect Collection.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it, Red Panda. She's probably dead. Well, judging by what that parrot was saying before he met his demise, which was my fault.
Just as disgusting as ever.
He was yelling something, no, 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 please don't. So, I can't believe what was going on here.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Alright, so we have some more numbers over here.
Oh shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
Let's see. That's 1, 2. Okay, what the heck is this? What's with you and that 4278 number? Okay. Come on, Louis. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? There we go.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. It looks too easy. It could be a trap. Looks like the same as the one on the other side.
Alright, so we gotta find a way out here.
It looks too easy. It could be a trap. Looks like the same as the one on the other side.
Alright, so hold on a second. So I'm guessing
It's locked.
there has to be a lever or something. It's got to be something. I mean, he's stuck in here, right? Okay.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
We'll examine the lever.
Looks like the same as the one on the other side.
Okay, this is weird. I'm trying to get through here. Okay, I don't have any.
Well, I better not dwell on it then.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Blueprint Entertainment. This series will continue, so stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe for future content, and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when I go live. Thank you for watching, and remember, your life is your blueprint, so make it a good one.